Greetings and salutations, and I'm back with more of the ladder climb. I went, 3 and 2 with the previous deck, which was the Death Knight one. This one's a Herald Shaman, and it's got a little bit of a twist. I noticed something with Herald Shaman is if you don't win by playing Alakir, and you don't win by getting the minions with Alakir and getting those for like 1 mana, and they die off, the problem then becomes that you struggle to get a new board. And you do not want to see Witch's Apprentice in your opening hand. And you struggle getting a new board because, well, it's gone. So Marithra, I've added Marithra, the Shaman card, in here because you can play her and it will resurrect Alakir as well as the board that you played that were 1 mana, as well as give you 2 new cards because Alakir's appendages come out. Not really too worried yet. See, I think the nerf to the Flight of the Firehawk, you don't need to nerf this card. That's the card they need to either revert back to 1 or drop the beast tag off of it. Because you play Flight of the Firehawk and you're almost guaranteed to get a 2/3 taunt for 0 that generates a spell. That's kind of rusted. And this guy's playing, I'm guessing, the Big Druid Marithra package. Because that's kind of making the rounds. Which is interesting. I've got the same type of Druid. Like, it's basically just Big Druid. You shuffle a whole bunch of stuff into your deck that are 8 costs or higher, doubles their stats, and then you play, like, a Jara, and you get the Well of Eternity, and then you could double the double. But potentially you just drop a, 16/16 taunt Tyrion Fordring on 8. Kind of hard to deal with, and then, of course, you could just establish a board behind it. I also kind of made a play on the common Egg Warlock, but I added Librarian, because I figured Librarian to be a good touch. There's Xavius and Ultraxian, so that's a big old ripadoodle. I could potentially grab Herald cards, maybe with double Battle Cry. Play the tree. Yeah, that tree's in every deck now. Charge 3 attack and lifesteal is not bad, because then I only have to herald it twice. I'm still going to take this because I could curve into it and then just go. That way he can't kill my egg. He has to invest more into killing the egg. That's a bad card. Once you get that shatter card, that's the bad thing. Because then it's the Druid card. It says gives you 2/2 treants. And the other one gives all your minions Death Rattle, summon a treant. This could potentially be Treant Druid too, come to think of it. Where it just summons massive trees. It doesn't even do imbue. There's potential for that too. I've thought about doing that deck. It's like kind of like Token Druid, but it's just Treant Cycle. So you just play the card like Trees. You play 2 copies of that. You play 2 copies of Splintered Reality. You run Grove Shapers, Innervates. You can run the entire Nature package, but you can also run Acceleration Aura to kind of speed it up. I, of course, run, trying to think of his name. I can't think of it. I honestly can't think of it right now.
Death itself
What's that card's name? Ysera. You run Ysera for the extra mana. You can even run Elise in there to discover more spells. But it doesn't necessarily have to be... I can cook something up for Treant Druid. But you just want to play pretty much every Treant. The one that dies gives you extra mana crystals. You and your opponent extra mana crystals. The one that dies gives neg2 something in your hand. Neg2 attack to something in your hand, which doesn't matter, because if you're playing the trees, you want them to die anyway. So, none of it matters. We're just going to play this. Drop this, go face. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm going to play Hex. Hex the 6/6. We just go like this, then like this. There we go. I mean, yeah, I have an overloaded one next turn, but it doesn't really matter. I could just drop Murid and start punching him in the dome. Not immediately, but like the turn after. You don't want to leave a 6/6 whelp in there. Okay. I mean, I kind of like this whole trying to make Legend Climb real quick. I want to make that Treant deck. I've got it in my head. I've got an idea. So, obviously, we're going to run Innervate. That's a guarantee. We're going to run Life Cycle, because that's a good card. You can destroy stuff with it. Some Acceleration Aura, some Wave Shaping to get cards that I want. Felwood Treant. Obviously, Wildwood Circle, Trees, Grove Shaper, and Splinter Reality. Those are guaranteed to be in there. Twisted Treant, because it doesn't really matter. Does that count as a Treant? I wonder. Tranquil Treant. Those two don't really need to be in here, but you can kind of run them if you really want. I think we'll drop those. So I like everything else here is good, and it sticks kind of with the whole Druid thing. But now we just need control. I could run Charred Chameleon, I think. Don't really want to do that, though. Symbiosis is pretty decent control, but we'll see about that in a second. Horn of Plenty is a guarantee. Minion 2/3 and Taunt. You kind of need it. We run the Ysera. We could technically run the Marithra package too, but Marithra kind of sucks. Wait a minute. I saw something that was a little saucy. Go back to it. I mean... Reason for this is because Grove Shaper creates something that says Death Rattle, so if you're getting Death Rattles of Splittered Realities or Trees, that's even more treants to just feed to the machine. But it's something worth running. You know what, though? We'll run this. I could run the Azshara package, too. The Azshara Fabled. Question is it worth it? I mean, if you take a look at it, I've got one, two... I don't have a lot of minions in this deck, so... We're looking at... a random minion from your deck that costs 4 or less. I've got, like, 2 Felwood Treants, but... Maybe. I don't know. I'm keeping the Acceleration Aura in. That wouldn't be bad. maybe run one of them. I've run Ward of Earth, too. Wicker Fang wouldn't be a bad thing in here, because then it's another threat on board for 6. There's no death rattle to it, so it's not hateful. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would need a... Let's see here. If I put her in there, I would need to drop... I'd drop a Ward of Earth, I think, because I would need a 7... Or not a 7, I would need a 6, an 8, and that's it. So the 6 mana is going to be Wicker Fang, and then the 8 mana is going to be... What? There's no real options for 8 mana. I mean, I could run Shaladrossel, but it's just kind of poo. Everything else is kind of poo as well. You don't really want to do that because it'll taint the thing. You can run a 10 cost, maybe. What, run Firak the Blazing? This is the problem. Like, you run Moarg Forge Fiend, you're going to taint your death rattles. You run Primordial Drake. Yeah, it's a late game taunt, but it's kind of... just kind of poo. You can run Meadow Strider, I guess. Shuffle it back in and get more. Jeez. We're going to try that one in a minute. I'm going to do another one of the Herald Shaman. Then I'll try the trees deck in a minute. Like, I like the potential. I like the idea of playing trees, getting a board full of treants, having them die off, and then summoning larger treants with the Growth Shaper. Oh, I forgot to put Wrath in there. Wrath could draw cards. Maybe I should drop out some stuff. It's kind of a tough call on that one. Oh, there's Marithra. This is good, except for her. She needs to be late game. Play Wailing Vapor into Ritual of Power. Herald Alakir. Get Elementals. I figure he'll kill this before anything. Like, if I play this, he's just going to drop it with a Holy Smite. That's fine, though. Yeah. It's Quest Priest. Oh, that's a nature spell. That curves. Let's go 2 here, play this next turn, gets 1/1 and gives me a card. Sure. I like it. You didn't... Okay. Okay. I'll coin out the extra Breezling just so I can whack your bird. So I don't have to deal with it. Don't get me wrong, I love that bird. Making an Imbue Control Priest is amazing with all the Imbue cards that they have available at their disposal. And if I really boil it down, I could probably make another Control Priest, because I deleted my old one. I tried to go for too many win conditions, and it just kind of poisoned the well, so to speak. So...
You are the Shadow's puppet.
yeah, see, that has to go. Because I cannot stand that card. Yeah. Trade that there.
The sands speak, and I listen.
Now he's gonna kill it. But I can't leave the Shadow's Puppet out there. That card can make other cards go bananas. That's an easy Hex target. That way I don't have to deal with the stupid Divine Shield. He plays another one I was gonna say, he plays another one I'm gonna be in a bit of a bind. But no, he didn't play another Divine Shield. He's gonna go for the spell. Oh, he didn't go for the spell. Okay. Interesting. I could do that, but I could also do this. Let's see what I get. Okay, I like it. I don't like the fact that he's going to get a lot of health back. Trade that there. I was hoping for the healing totem, but whatever. I've only heralded once. It's kind of poo. I need to do this to get more herald cards. That's bad. He could potentially get 4 all time. He could potentially get the shadow card that says do 1 damage to 4 different enemies or something like that. Or minions. Or he could just get that, which seems vaguely weird. I don't know why anybody would play that card. Let's see. Breezling. Trade there. Trade there. Trade there. And then do this. Oh, cool. There's the other Wailing Vapor. I didn't know that. If I play Avatar form on myself, that's 2 4 damage to face. Or I could just play Ultraxian. I probably will just play Ultraxian. Yeah, that's kind of a big buddy there. You gotta take care of. This chair just keeps sinking. The hydraulics in it are getting weak. I've owned the chair for, I don't know, probably 6 years or so? 7? If I draw the hammer, he's pretty much dead. Or if I draw Bran, not Bran, Magni. That's not what I would have played. See, now he's going to swing there. Yep. Too simple-minded, brother. Four health and taunt. Costs 2 less, but it has 2 attack. Sure, we'll take that. He only costs 3. Yeah, he's a 3/4, but I could plant him over here, get extra herald ability, and then I'm only up to 2. 2 heralds. Never mind, I'm up to like 4. Yeah, what he doesn't know now is I could just dump on him. I could do cataclysms, I could do just storms, dump on him, and then Marithra to get it all back, so yeah. I mean, he's got to dig deep to find it, but that helps, but I don't think it's gonna help too much. So it's boom, boom. Perfect. Now I have a board full. Now he has to answer the board. I mean, yeah, he could Story of Amara again, but is it really going to help? I mean, it just did 11 and cleared his board.
Bring guidance.
That's not enough. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. There's nothing in my card. There's nothing in my deck that's worthwhile. I have all my power cards in my hand. The only thing he can play, the only thing he can get is, like, what? Him. And that's it. There you go. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. And then we're gonna do this, and then this. Summon. Topple. Burn the board. And then enthrall. Yeah. Go ahead, just kill my board. Because this is a 10 mana, so I'll just play Marithra and get them all back. Oh, you're gonna play what's his name? There it is. Boy, is he gonna be upset. Oh man, I play her, I kill that, it pops it back to my hand. Oof. Oof, oof, oof.
Endure and grow.
Oh, it doesn't give me Marithra? Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, I can't take control of anybody. But I've got damage on board, and he has really no other control options, because he's out of... Like, he doesn't have Medivh. He doesn't have another shadow spell for that. He doesn't have a third. He doesn't have 4 all time, which would kill my Tortola. I mean, he would have to get the 5 mana shadow spell that destroys Shadow Word Ruin. He'd have to get Shadow Word Ruin in order to potentially have a chance of winning. And I say potentially because if I draw the hammer with Static Shock, I pretty much just win on the spot. Actually, if I just draw the hammer, I win on the spot. Because I could just equip the hammer and swing twice with my hero power, which would hit for 16. So he has to heal for, what, 6 life right here? And clear the board? Which I don't see him doing. Alright, he's got potential there. Alright. Okay. Are you seriously high or something? I mean... Okay. I was just gonna kill the Doomsayer, but alright. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna alter that trees deck, because I think there's something about it. Herald Shaman works well. The Marithra, see what I mean though? He played Medivh thinking, okay, well he's played his Alakir, I win. Marithra, Alakir. Although Alakir doesn't generate you any more minions, Is that because it's a battle cry? Yep, battle cry. That's why. Oh well, it still gives you minions on the board again. Like every minion you've played, it just gives them back, which really helps because then if you're behind, you could just catch up. I think Elise isn't going to be good in here. Because it's like, I could run Wrath for extra draw, or I could run Contingency for draw. Three mana, draw 2. Wrath would also help fight for board. I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to try it once as is. Because I think if I can get the trees kind of rolling. Wait, did I throw in the shatter card? I have to check. If I didn't throw in the shatter card, I have to have that in there. Yep, Wildwood Circle. For 3 mana is just disgusting. Just so you know. Like, any other card that says 3 mana summon 2 minions or 3 mana give everybody summon a minion when you death rattle. It's disgusting. Card's gonna probably be nerfed to 4 mana?
Time to start the fireworks.
I don't mind the Elise, the Wicker Fang. Those two can take a hike. I need something early game. This mid-range. Alright, that helps me get to mid-range. But if this is aggro demon, or if this is aggro Death Knight, I'm pretty much just dead in the water at this point. Late game Death Knight, maybe? If this is Herald Death Knight, this is gonna be a long game. You know what? That's an interesting play. I like it. 2 left. Pop this. That gives me that. It's potential. This only lasts for 3 turns, though. So I get 3 mana next turn, 4 mana the turn after, and then 5 mana after that.
In the name of the moon.
We'll take a Horn of Plenty. Then I can Horn of Plenty out, maybe potentially get an Innervate or something, and get Wicker Fang out on 4. Yeah, I forgot about the Fellwood Treant. I can actually Fellwood Treant this turn, and then next turn I got it. So, yeah. There's Innervate. I'll take that, though. I'll take a Trees. Hashtag just Druid things. No big deal. So this will put me at 6. And I can then Wicker Fang. There's potential. Like, why would you trade that there unless you've got leeches? Okay. He says questioningly. Better have a good play this turn, buddy. Because you're in for a world of hurt. Just imagine, I play Elise next turn, right? I get the location. From the location, I can do all creatures get +2 attack. That makes Wicker Fang massive. Interesting. I still have trees available. I've already lost 1.
Come closer, critters.
All aboard the sus bus.
I remember this place well.
Grab a 5 mana. Characters get 2 attack this turn. Summon a 3/3 copy. That's disgusting. I play Terror Run next turn. I make a copy of Wicker Fang, and then it just goes berserk. Yeah, I'd be looking at Wicker Fang too with extreme interest. There it is. Saw it coming.
Come to me in time.
Yep, it's Herald. Oh. That settles that, doesn't it? Go like this, go like this,
Blaze a trail.
go like that, and then go trees.
In the name of the
And yeah, we'll wait. The Wicker Fang's arms can still grow, so it doesn't bother me. Gaining an extra 1/1 every turn? Oh yeah, I'm good with that. There's the Herald. You play your 2 mana? You know you wanna. Wow. You got absolutely nothing out of that. Ooh.
In the name of the moon.
That minion can't attack.
Oh. Oh yeah, their attack goes back down by 2 at the end. Okay. Cool. I'll take the extra treants. Neat. Oh, cool. So what you're telling me is I get 2 treants that died this game. Perfect. And then we go like this. And we go like that. Death Rattle gets Splintered Reality. I get another Splintered Reality, it's more treants. Oh, and these are treants too, so when they die and that dies and those die, I get even bigger treants. He's only heralded, what, twice? It's only 4 health? So the key's just not to... It's like, you just kill off the wings, you don't kill off Anexia? I mean, unless he kills me right now, or clears the board right now... I don't see it. Because then I could just click this. He's only got 25 life. He's just dead.
We are but sand in the hands of time.
Yeah, he's just plain dead.
They need space.
Freeze. I mean, it works. Is it the best? No. It works, though. I'm gonna go back to Herald Shaman. I am gonna keep playing that trees deck, though. It is kind of fun. I mean, because you could just send trees at a minion. It doesn't really matter which minion it is. So if they have it hidden behind its taunt, you can just target it. Unless it has elusive, of course. But I'm trying, you know. And I like trying new things.
Ragnaros versus Tyrande.
Wow, this guy's watched Sentenced to be a Hero.
By fire be purged.
I like Muradin, but do I like him in my opening hand? Not that much. If you've not watched Sentenced to be a Hero, it's really good. Really good anime. I play the egg, they kill it. First turn. Pretty much guaranteed, I think. This person's made legend before. That's the legendary card back. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make legend. It's a slow go. Though I wish I could customize which board I want, because I would love to do the showdown and the Badlight ones, because then I could just sit there and figure out how many times I've heralded by hammering down the nails. Like I mentioned before, it's just a good way of doing it.
You dare stand against the weak.
I could play Wailing Vapor. I could play Ritual of Power and then trade. That's probably what I'll do. I wanted to protect the egg so I can get more health, more attack and health, but I know him. He's gonna probably kill it. He'll probably trade here and then imbue. Oh, he's gonna try to imbue first. Shadows. Nope. Health. Figured. So it's 2 minions. So if I do this, it becomes a 4/4 whelp. But if I do... There. I'm trying to play around him having the Shadow Word Ruin. Because he could coin. He could potentially discover it, too.
My readings are off the charts.
-2 health. So this goes here. And this goes here. Wait, that's an elemental? No. Oh, that was an elemental. Okay. Skywall Sentinel was an elemental. I mean, I still have this, which is adjacent minions have 2 attack. I could just run the Breezlings into things. Wow.
You win.
Okay, never mind. Imbue Priest seems a little slow. Like, it seems like it's not fast enough. Go back with the trees. Potentially making gold. We'll see. I'm in rare form between the last video and this video, playing the previous Death Knight, which is Imbue, or not Imbue. I keep calling it Imbue.
Time to start the fireworks.
Well, that's just gross. Yeah. It's actually kind of gross. Herald Death Knight into other things, just kind of nutty. Yeah, he's definitely a Herald Death Knight. Really? That's interesting. I play this into... So if I play this on 2, that means on turn 3... Yeah, okay, it's aggro Death Knight. So if I play this on 2... That means on 3 I'll have 4 mana. And then I could just coin, innervate, Wicker Fang. So it'll be 4, 5, 6 Wicker Fang. Yep. And then I play Wildwood Circle, summon True Treants, and give them all death rattles. I mean, he could technically trade Falric. Or Bwonsamdi. Was not expecting the old Bwonsamdi boon. Alright. He's gonna kill off one of the legs, though. Yep. Yeah, it's just not fast enough for you, though, bud.
You have bested me.
I made it to gold! Made it to gold pen! Yeah! I'm gonna play... I'm gonna play Egglock. It's been a while since I played Egglock. I don't have Archdruid of Thorns, by the way. It's the one thing I don't have. There was a card that said... I think it was for Warlock that said if a card died this turn, return it to your hand. Forgot what it was, though. There's something. Wow, running into a lot of Death Knights. A lot of, I'm guessing, unholy players.
On cold winds.
Just in time to witness my genius.
Don't get me wrong. I want the Animancer for sure. I need not you. Sheltered Survivor's good though. It's a lot of high cost.
Me have that for you.
Aggro DK. Alright, I'm comfortable with that. Just play this on 4. Play this on 5 Herald. Then play this on 6 to get another Herald if I need it. Or get Egg. Yep. Summon plants. Like I said, this is just aggro DK. That's kind of the way the games have been going, is it's been, you know what?
Oh no. Oh no.
Go back in the deck, dude. Really? Out of all the cards I could have gotten, that's not the one I needed.
Find me in the dream.
Yeah, this game's... I'm already behind by a large margin.
Back to the steam ball.
I just drew both the beasts. What am I gonna do? I can't shuffle them back in, and the next 2 plays would have just been dead draws, and he would have aggroed me down. I wasn't even gonna try. Yeah, this Egglock needs to be deleted. It's trash. Like, I'm better off running Egg in the Burn Mage, burning the Egg down, and then summoning it. So I'll do that instead. Because there's nothing else here that has a death rattle. Oh, Violet Spellwing. He has a death rattle. Suppose I could drop that. There we go. Ruined Orb. Now I can put the 3 mana things that give me There you go. Spell damage. Ruined Orb, Stellar Balance, Arcane Barrage, Cloud Serpent to give myself more Volcanos. And there you go. And now it's got Egg. Because it's got Eternal Firebolt. So you can just shoot your own egg with your Eternal Firebolt, and there you go. But that's my problem with Warlock right there, though. It's like, you get to the point where... Oh, Imbue Paladin.
My blade burns with holy fire.
At least there's Egg.
Power is at hand.
Here is power.
I like Alter Time. I also like Barrage. We'll get rid of Alter Time. Eternal Firebolt? Eternal? Rip. Really? Murloc Paladin? You gotta be absolutely kidding me. So, I have to play Stellar Balance on... I have to kill that with Ruined Orb on 2. I have to kill that with Arcane Barrage on 2. That's the problem. You literally have to kill it at that moment. Otherwise, it's problematic. That's just in case I get Calic. If I get Calic, I can just power those up and then just start nuking. Yeah, I'm gonna play Egg next turn. Well, maybe I can wait. I don't think he would run a Silence, do you? Hard telling. Calic off the top would be absolutely mint, though. Because then I could just buff all my cards. Nope. I mean, it's Burn Mage, so it'll still win without Egg. It's just eggs in the mix now. Wow. I'm just gonna get rushed down by Murloc Paladin.
Taking aim.
Not a bad card. That's why I hate Reborn. Right there. And the game's already over by turn 6. Because I didn't get any cards I needed. Brilliant. Well, we're going to try this. Let me see what I get. Ooh. They cost 2 less, right? So it won't be enough. Deal 2 damage to a minion if you're holding a dragon. Discover a spell. I like it. And it's free. Sure. So we go this. Ooh, Sleet Storm's nice. Torch, Rewind. Get another Frostbolt. I'm still so far behind right now. It's not even. It's just ridiculous. Yep. Yeah, it's over. Wish it weren't the case, but it is. Like, I've been trying to keep the board under control, and I just can't. Well, that's too little too late, so... Isn't Murloc Paladin fun? The fact that it didn't... The rotation didn't matter for Murloc Paladin. Oh, they lost They lose Murky? What was his name? It was Murky. Grunty. They lost Grunty. And it didn't matter. But you could still just annihilate people with Murloc Paladin. Actually, probably more so now, because you could run the Shatter card. You run the 4-mana Shatter card. You let your minions 1/1 in Divine Shield. Game. You don't even have to... You just drop minions on board, and then don't even play the summon 2 Drakes. Just Divine Shield. And just win. And then run City Chief Esho. Because, I mean, you still have City Chief, if you think about it. Play him. Play Murlocs. W. Well, okay. No way to lose, I guess. But I've made it to gold, and I've got an idea now. I've got another idea. I'll just leave it at that. It's going to be another Death Knight deck. We'll see it when it gets there. If it gets there. I've just got this... It's a funky idea. It's just a funky idea. We're going to say that. But at any rate, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I made it to Gold 10. There is effectively 2 days left in the season, and I'm hoping to make it to potentially Platinum, maybe Diamond. I'm going to try to put in more effort. But if my games don't come out like the earlier one against Murloc Paladin, if it doesn't come out, it doesn't come out. Nothing I can do. I'm going to try. Next month, I'm going to be putting... You're going to get sick of seeing Hearthstone, and you're going to get sick of seeing Pokemon, because April 8th, Pokemon Champions lands, and when it does, it is going on my Switch immediately, and I'm going to really start focusing on building worthwhile teams, and really competing for that too. So, be prepared for some competitive battling, and probably a whole lot of griping going on too. Because there is... It happens a lot. My Switch is like flat dead. Because for some reason, and I don't know what it is, my Nintendo Switch dock just likes to randomly power off. And then my Switch sits there and drains power. So, at any rate, hope everybody enjoyed this video. I know I did. I did make it to Gold 10, and I'm hoping to make it to potentially Platinum. We'll see if I can. But you guys are probably going to get really sick of seeing Hearthstone and Pokemon on my channel, and you're going to think I've become a one-trick pony. It's not true. I'm going to be playing other games, but I'm going to be putting a lot of time into this and a lot of time into that, because I've got a goal in mind before the end of the calendar year. I've got 3 goals set for myself. One is a personal goal that I'm going to be doing in the summer for me. And I want to make a legend this year in Hearthstone, and I want to try to make a championship in Pokemon. Those are my 3 goals this year. Let's see if I crush them. But I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.